Okay, so that's good. Let's enable the log. And just replay. Generic rifle is just not very effective at this range. And there we go. Undestroyed. And looks like the heavy machine gun's back. Or could be another one, don't know. That missed horribly. Oh well, I tried. I don't know if that hit anything there. I might have to watch that again. Okay, let's check suppression. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now, you will notice, the thing is, it's not, when that happens, you just don't get away with it, because the positioning of the unit in the hexes off. Any reasonably experienced player is going to notice that. His suppression hasn't gone up yet, which is kind of surprising, considering he's sitting there in a hex with... Actually, he's in cover. Yeah, he's in cover. They've actually dug in, so that's not too bad for them, I guess. Okay. I guess I didn't set the range long enough that they could hit that, or maybe they weren't in line of sight of the heavy machine gun. Oh well. Yeah, this battle wore me out really quite more than it probably would have. I think I might have done a little better if I was playing at the normal pace. A little bit more relaxed. It's just got a little bit too hectic too quickly, and I couldn't handle it. I think it's pinned, and he's ready. I don't have anything. I really don't have anything. The thing is, it's an anti-tank one as well, so anyway, I've kept him here. He's got easy kills here, so don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should leave him or rally him and try to move him away or something. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of lost the plot on this one. I have a strong suspicion that 500 points that I've got in there is maybe not going to balance it out. I haven't lost anything really expensive, so maybe it will, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Oops, and I'm doing it wrong. Okay, well, let's just do it again. I got distracted, unfortunately. I think I got to that one, and then to there, and to there. Yeah, he should be rallied because he's the leader. And he failed. Fucking hell. That's why you don't use the leader to do shit. Okay. Well. Oh well. Desperate times, desperate measures, epic fail. Yeah, not sure what to do with him. Tanks are in fine shape. They are fine. They have 2 enemies in sight, may not be very useful. Okay, let's check everybody. ready to call on the second lieutenant. Ready, fuck! I tell you, this platoon, I don't know. I've gotten really shitty rolls with this in this battle again. Yeah, just not the dice just on there when I need them. Oh well, but we did manage to rally him, so I don't know if that's going to help. That is retreating. I don't think we did any damage to any of the what's names at all. Well, obviously if it's retreating, then we must have heard it, or panicked it at least. Now, of course, I can't really fire at those engineers because they are well, because I would kill my own scout, so he'll just kill the scout in his turn, and then that's it. He's probably just waiting to see what I'll do. Surprisingly enough, these guys don't have any suppression, which is a good thing considering that their leader is now going to fuck off. I still don't know what to do with him. Probably need to move the tanks just to be sure. Wait a minute, where... He's got no suppression on him considering he's supposed to fire that. There's 15 hexes. I'll check the range on that in a minute. Let's see, 2. What are we gonna do? Guess we'll look around. I don't know if anything's moved. Well, nothing can move up through there, but they could move up to this side. Not sure they would bother. And that way is not too far away. I really need a lot more units than I'm getting with the Germans. It's just too much of a struggle. It's way too much of a struggle for me. Pretty much at the point where I'm ready to give up on trying. I don't know. I'd have to experiment. So I might use the time away because I somehow doubt there's a strong doubt that I'm not gonna get back to streaming. So I'll probably be playing offline, but I'm gonna experiment my way with different numbers to see what can be done. He's got that in line of sight, but he started out a turn suppressed, so assaulting that is probably not going to get us very far. one in sight. And he's done. He's done. Turn that off. Saves the range to 0, and they run away. He's got no suppression on him at all. Shitty 18% chance of a hit. Fucking hell. That's probably not even with the anti-tank rifle, I'll bet. Okay, we got those there. They are ready. Can anybody else see them? Yes, they can. Stick around just in case. What? Oh, there's an, oh fucking hell, there's an LMG team there. I clicked on them and I said, what was that? Well, not 16 doesn't change there. Engineers are there. Those guys up there. Those guys there. We got those guys there. So easy. Okay, he has to stay there. According to this, he hasn't. It didn't move in the last turn, so he must have been there all the time. This is probably the same MG section that was that I thought I hit before, but I just not good enough. Just not good enough. Figure out what those are in a second. Let's look around. I shouldn't be able to see anything extra from that position. We can see him. What the chances are? It's actually 2%, 15 hexes. Okay, wow, no. Actually, that might be. I don't know if you can see the other one. You can't see that one. So these guys are moving up. See two. They're not close by though. Okay, they're useless targets, so actually, yes, we're now exposed to them, so we can't really do anything from that position. I might just do something really stupid in that corner. I'm seriously tempted just to do something really, really wacky. Because the thing is, it's an anti-tank. It's got anti-tank rifle on it, and that means that the vehicles are going to die if I try what I'm going to do. They simply won't get a chance, so I don't know. It's not really worth it. These guys are moving up at full speed. No, they're not. Actually moving... they're moving quite quickly. That's probably 2 hexes. Those guys are moving cautiously. Why do I even bother showing up? I don't know. It's very discouraging, I have to say. Okay, so... question is, well, he's out of rally. He won't rally at all. He's gonna have to do the assault from 8. He is retreating. So we have a chance. How many casualties did he take? He's only taken 1 so far. Actually, this is the first combat these guys have seen, so... I can't get anything in there to help him out. Nobody else can see that. I gotta be careful that he doesn't actually use too much of his shots there. These are suffering. That one's got combat friction on him. Don't know. He's, well, nothing I can do with him. No point in looking at him. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is try and get that. Let's have a look. Penetration was 20. The penetration it was at that range. What was the range? 7 hexes. You can penetrate 21 millimeters. Nope. And the armor is 23. Effective armor is 23. Okay. Yes, the game does actually calculate effective armor because of the. It estimates an angle and things because it can't do it precisely because the hex is 50 meters across and we don't really know what the exact positioning of the vehicle is in the hex and stuff like that. There was a long post about it on the old depot. Actually, it was a quote from a developer. I think it wasn't actually the developer posting that there, but it was a quote from a long time had been posted on the Matrix forums. There's a lot of depth in here, but because of it's a hex-based game, there's limitations. Now he needs to move, so I don't see how he can actually make an attack here. So, because he's gonna get hit with mortar fire or something, no matter what I do. But fuck it, we'll try anyway. I'll see if we can get a shot here. I don't think any of the anti-tank rifle stuff hit. The range is just too fucking long. So you're just it's like this is the thing. Like how many anti-tank rifles do you need in order to have any sort of effect in this period of the war? It seems like even light armor rules the game here. I mean, this is the kind of thing that makes you think you have to take tanks, right? But of course, at 1,000 points and a 10% limit, 2 tanks are just gonna sit over one side of the map, and they can't do anything about these guys here. None of that came even close. Yeah, he was actually in a better position, so I'm pretty sure what we can do here. Well, he's pinned. I mean, he's suppressed. So I don't know how much though. We actually got a few hits on him, so it might help, I guess. He's gonna have to assault on that. There's another one around here somewhere. Don't see him though, that's the problem. Could have gone anywhere. Because you don't, that's like I said, one of the flaws in the game is that you just don't see the actual movement of anything like you would in the single player. And it's a significant flaw in a 2-player game where you need to know what happened to things. For all I know, it could have moved all the way around behind me here, right? There's no way to know. I mean, it could have just gone, or it has the speed to get across here, and once all these guys had fired the opportunity shots, and then it would have been able to move freely without any hindrance at all. So it's at that point that you realize how unrealistic the game is. When experienced players are able to exploit that kind of thing in the game, it really looks like you realize that, well, yeah, these are just loopholes. Because if the game was really well thought out, then they would have just made it work the same way as you would have been able to see with that movement, and you would have realized where that went, right? Because it's only showing you attacks. It's not showing you anything else. And the weird part about even that is it's showing you the attack in the old positions. And in some cases you might even see both units. Like then it'll just, if the position changes after that, it'll just kind of jump to that position, right? So you still won't see the actual movement. I don't know. I think I can actually. I'm gonna try it. What the fuck? Let me see his chance. Well, that's for attacking with that. But from assault, I don't know. Okay, well, and actually, that's cool. The suppression actually went down. Okay, boys, we got rid of the threat. Unfortunately, that's not enough. It is buttoned. Let's see if we can get. Okay, it's buttoned enough. It's not opportunity firing. But we're just kind of annoying it a bit more. That's about it. These guys have targets, but it's only 2%. They had some better targets, 11%. They only have 2. We have to take a shot at that one. I'm gonna leave the wacky shit to the end. I don't know what I can do there. I'm just gonna try something. Fuck, they actually fired back. Wow. Wow, he had his range set very long there. Actually, no, I obviously I reset it, but okay. Let's see. That probably put a bit of put a bit of suppression on him. so I got a 3% chance of a hit. Tanks have been spotted, so they can't really stay there. Anything else we can shoot at here? No, not really. I think that's pretty much all I can do over here. I gotta move these still, but I'll leave that till the end. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I can get away with this. I've been very silent, but I just not in the mood for chatting about stuff that's going very badly here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my stupid idea is just to move him up and let him take the shot. He's gonna get destroyed, but I don't know. I don't even think this will take an opportunity shot at that, so probably won't even help. So if he moves here, he's definitely gonna get shot at. He can't move. There's no way he can move past that point. And I think moving across here will probably get opportunity fire from that side. Actually, maybe not, because there's a lot of smoke in that area. I mean, there's no way I can take it out. I'm just trying to delay it so that okay, let's see. So all it needs to do is move there, and then it gets a shot. Actually, if he moves back, he gets out of line of sight. But I don't think he can move. He gets out of line of sight here, but I don't think he is. Wait a minute. This hex is trees. That hex is trees. That hex is trees. Actually, he's out of line of sight all the way across here. Until he gets to there. I don't know what to do. The other target is 9 hexes away. He's quite pinned, so not really. But it's bound to be other infantry around, so these guys can't really stay on their own without any sort of what's the name around? Leg units around. So leg scouts around is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Should I sacrifice it? I don't see any point. I mean, it's not worth a lot of points. It's like 8 points. Because he's a command unit, he's 9 points. So, where's this? I'm trying to think of as a way to get close to it, because I mean, there's 4 men there. Well, actually, you only need 2 to fight with this guy because that's the number of slots you have. But I mean, even at 4 men, he's not going to survive any sort of an attack, right? Well, it's not. I just don't have enough units to cover the whole thing. I'm not sure. Also, if he moves there, He's probably still not in line of sight, actually. He'd have to move all the way across. And even that might not be in line of sight because there's trees here, which would block the line of sight along here. Here, line of sight would be blocked. Not because of these trees, but you might be able to see that one. The thing is, there's no cover in there. It's just a road. It's basically the same cover as mixed hexes. So the shot will be very easy for it. If I move there and into there, and I'm moving quite quickly, which will help a little bit. But then, thing is, that's two hexes. He's not going to cover that distance, right? That's the problem. I don't know what someone. Well, I mean, is there anything one can do in a situation like this? I don't know. I mean, what are my options? I'm really struggling to see. I'm sure there's something I could do. I mean, I could sacrifice Kugelwagen, but I don't see that it would actually work to any benefit because, like, if I was one hex away, maybe. There'd be a chance. But I can't see how I can get one hex within one hex of it. This positioning is just not really. Now, if I hadn't just made a rash decision in a previous turn, I might have actually thought about where to position it so that I could actually only. Like, these guys are one hex away, which would have been ideal, but I probably should have had both of them one hex away, rather than moving up to this side. I don't know. You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, hindsight, etc., etc. Not really useful. I don't think he's even going to bother going after these. I mean, there's more interesting things for him to shoot at with the machine gun, right? So just keeping them here is probably enough. It'll slow him down. Put it that way. He has to, if he sees that and attacks it, that's it. He's going to reduce his movement a little bit. It's one shot. It gets destroyed with one shot at this range. So now, let's have a look at this again. I think there might be enough smoke in the middle here that we could actually might actually be able to move up across here, but I don't know what am I trying to do. What am I trying to do? That's the thing, right? um, I don't know. With what I have here, I just can't come up with anything that might be entertaining to try. The thing I can think of is to pull them back, move him up to there, but that's not going to help. Into there. But that's not going to help because the thing is, it's got a lot of movement, so it has a lot of movement. So it can move 10 hexes, I think that means, if it moves only along the road. Yeah, actually I've seen 10 miles per hour, which I think is 10 hexes, so... Okay, so from there... if he moves 10 hexes, he can get all the way through there. I'm thinking if I put the Kulvakas on this side, if he's going to move, the trees are going to slow him down a lot, so... But he can still do it. I mean, it's more than enough. So if I put the Kulvakas on this side, they might... that might tempt him to move through the trees here, but those are targets he really cares about. With that machine gun, I mean, he's got plenty of other stuff up here he could shoot at. So I just don't think there's any way I can stop him. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him this way, because that puts him behind the trees here. Yeah, that should cut line of sight off. 2 enemies seen. Okay, it went up. Okay, we still can be seen by the tank. That's annoying. Okay, so range must not be set. You can still see 2 enemies. Okay, those guys. Interesting. He's only got 8 movement points left. can't get back into that position. There, that's a reasonable cover. Okay, so yeah, I'm just a random shenanigans for the last 10. I think really I can accomplish here. So only 8%. Fuck. Nope. If he moves there, he definitely can be seen from that position. I don't know. Nothing I can do. I mean, I just can't get close enough to him. So, and I decided I'm not gonna sacrifice anything. It's pointless. It's worth quite. It's worth 32 points. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it and actually get a result. And if I'm not going to get a result, I might as well not bother. Now, I'm pretty sure if I move there, it'll still be in line of sight. Yeah, because there will be line of sight that way, so I can't move that way. Got no leg units close by that I can see here, so unless they're moving very cautiously, so we shall see. If there's anything up this side that can see it, then yeah, there's plenty of units up, plenty of places there could be something. I mean, it's a vehicle, so it's not exactly going to hide. We'll just do that. I have no idea. And the thing is, I will not know what happened to them at all, because I don't get to see anything. I don't get to see the enemy's last turn. I'm not able to play do the replay or anything, so there's no way for me to know unless I ask my opponent what he did. Okay, so they can't stay in those positions. We'll move back here. And 2 enemies in sight. Okay. Not very useful. And we'll move him back here. They want opportunity fire at them, unfortunately. not sure if they've been spotted. They probably have, actually. Because they moved last turn, so... Okay, so, artillery, do we have anything left? I think we have a little bit. Might be worthwhile. Yep, we definitely have something more to throw at them. Well, not him, obviously. Yeah, we could use the last of it. It's the last turn. I get one more bite at the cherry. All right. So what can we hit here? No, not worthwhile. He's not moving. That's definitely worthwhile. But it still will arrive after the fact, and I still won't know what the effect is. But anyway, yeah. See, here's a conflict. The game's on the map. It says yes, these are still plotted. We still have artillery plotted into those ones. But if we look at the availability, it can be retargeted to somewhere else. So, okay, something we can hit that. We can hit that. I don't think that's going to be worth it. We definitely want to hit that. I think these are the two that have 1 and 7. Yeah, okay, so we'll use that on something that's a little bit easier. Okay, this won't be full hits on them, but yeah, so if we do 1 round there, 1 from there, that's 8 rounds hitting it, but not really. Kind of count on anything useful coming out of that. It's probably artillery landing on these guys anyway. And I don't see any point in doing anything here. They're going to get hit with artillery. There's nowhere to go. I mean, we're covered by that unit. He's taking a lot of casualties on trying to take this hill. So I hope that works. It helps me out. But actually, those brain carriers are while the Mark 1 is quite a expensive unit. It looks like 32 points. It's almost worth a It's almost worth one of these platoons. I've lost a section. One of these sections. I've lost an entire platoon though, so that's a lot of points. A lot of points. I don't know if I can make that up. Okay, so anything else I can think I can? He hasn't moved in a while. And it's taken the tag away. He hasn't moved in a while. That's probably worthwhile. Dropping some. Whoops. Nope. Cancel that. Now it's probably gonna move. It's like it's used the lose it mode, so I'm thinking we'll take a little guess here. Which way would it go? That way? No. No, why would it move? It would move, let's see. It's gonna move. It's gonna move, has to move. It can only move without getting hit. It has to move. It could move there. I actually can't see it. Yeah, because I can't see it in that hex. There's actually a couple of places it could go that I still couldn't hit it with the tank. I'm surprised he hasn't done that yet. But I only have so much artillery left. I only have... so in other words, that if it stays there, which just seems unlikely in the last turn, I mean, if it moved back to one of these hexes that year, that one, it actually could have... It could actually fire stuff. Right now, it's behind that, so it can't actually hit anything up here. If he figures that out, then that's probably the way he will go. There isn't anything else I can fire at, so I'm thinking if I target those two hexes as the place where he might move to, we might get lucky. But still I wouldn't know, right? So this player 2 is the only one who gets to see the final artillery land. The player 1 doesn't get to see anything. He just gets to see the results, which is kind of one of those other things that that SSI designed very poorly. It's like, why the fuck can they just put a on the results screen, put a replay button, right? So all you needed to do is load the map up again and just show the replay. What the hell? I mean, it wouldn't have been... Surely it couldn't have been that difficult. Surely. And it would have been a good design. I mean, it would have made things very tidy for the player 1, because he'd have to get able to see what the effect of his final choices were. Right now, player 1 goes, I made some choices, who knows, I don't know. I have no idea whether any, which is very unfortunate for a beginner like myself. I'd like to know how bad my choices were, if we can phrase it that way. Okay, so the thing is, I don't know what he's going to move in here. He might move another vehicle in there. I'm thinking I might actually want to pull back. Yeah, I'm just going to pull back here because I don't have any movement. Fucking hell. So I can't pull back. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Well, just trying to avoid taking an extra loss there necessarily. But he's too suppressed, he can't do anything. Alright, well. I could just hit that again. Much more likely to actually do some damage on that. We're just gambling with last 10 shots here. I mean, that's all it is. If I hit that with everything I got, it doesn't move. Well, if it moves, it can't shoot, so it has to stay in that position. So that's actually guaranteed that it's going to stay in that position, because if it moves, it won't be able to fire in its own turn. Well, if it fires enough, if it fires and moves, yes, but then it has to limit what he can do. So I doubt he's going to do that. I suspect he's probably going to hit that as best he can. But this one is pretty dangerous. It's got the same gun on it. The MG Carry Mark 1 it's got a Vickers machine gun mounted in the bow, and this is pretty much the same as that one. So it's just a bit more mobile. Probably has a shorter range because it's a bow-mounted gun. They rarely have any good range on them. But you never know. Those British are pretty smart, you know. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I'm just be guessing whether I can get some hits on that. I don't. I have a suspicion he's will have figured it out, because that hex there, if he moves it anyway to this side, if he moves it to that side, this tank doesn't get any line of sight on it at all. Okay, so he can move there, and this tank still can't hit it. He can move actually can move anywhere along here, but he doesn't need to move any no further back than that, and you still have a good chance. So the question is, these guys, these guys are potentially moving along the slope here. They moved 6. Wow. Okay. Because they were up here. No, they were here. How could they move 6? Oh. No. Yeah. Well, the reason they were moving faster because they were stacking, right? That my infantry unit would have affected his movement, so which he would have noticed. I mean, there's no way he didn't see that, so that's going to get destroyed for sure. There's no way that's surviving. Yeah, I say let's try it. Well, unfortunately, I won't know if it worked or not. Maybe it's a good thing if I know it doesn't work. So I'm gonna cancel that. We're gonna move it over here. And that's it. Okay, I think we're done. Let's have a look. I think that can be moved. See, now this is how I'm taking advantage of that floor in the game here. It's like I took some shots here, and then I moved these guys across to this side, and he's not going to know that. He's not going to know where they went. Now, my opinion is that the way it should work is as long as they're in line of sight of something. At this point here, they were still in line of sight of the tanks. And I think in line of sight of this pinned platoon leader. So the game should show you that movement of those two vehicles moving across here. That would be the hint, right? So I don't know. I mean, it just would have been a nice touch. It'd be difficult to do, I grant that, but it would have been a nice touch. You'd have to track a lot more information about it. You have to be a true replay, not just the attacks that are being replayed. Because the replay at the moment is not a true replay, it's only doing one part of it. Anything else I need to look at? He can move. Might not be a bad idea for him. Because if he's been seen... Depends if his range is set very long. 15 hexes. Did my heavy MGs actually fire in the beginning? They didn't, so they didn't give their position away. So nobody would have targeted them. What I'm worried about is that this unit might have set a very long range. Because he was firing at this one, which would have been at 6, like, 14 hexes or something, 15 hexes, because that's what his range is now. So 15 hexes. If he left it at that, because now that would be, if he set it longer, then this guy might be covered by it. So I'm better off not moving, actually. Yeah, I'm better off not moving. Moving heavy machine guns seems like a really bad idea. So then out of line of sight of those, I don't have any way to prevent him just blasting away at anything he wants. And I think that's it. I can't see what else you can do. Some of these guys are running away. They could move, but what will be the point? They still have shots left, so that might be a good thing. They can actually fire at that if necessary, but they're probably going to get hit with mortars at the end of the turn. So, okay, well, that's it. That's it. We'll check the ranges and then we're done. Unfortunately, they won't fire them, so there's no... Okay, I missed something, I think. Well, he might move back into cover there. Or he might retreat, because we put a lot of suppression on him, I think. I'm going to leave it at 5 for now. Yeah. If he manages to rally him, all he needs to do is move him back in here, and then he survives. You could even just move him forward, and nobody will be able to see him anymore. A gamey tactic. It just occurred to me. I'm not sure how gamey it is, but it seems to me like it could be considered gamey. Here's my gamey tactic idea. If this scout opens up at anybody, opportunity fire will rain down on him, right? Which will hurt, which will probably destroy him, but also hurt the Royal Engineers that are in there. Now, I actually have seen my opponent do that, so I don't know if that is actually considered gamey. I don't know. I mean, that's something I could do, because it would cause it would definitely cause casualties. This heavy machine gun would probably fire on that unit. When during opportunity fire, the computer doesn't care, right? The computer says, "Oh, opportunity fire," and then that's it. I might do that. Just, I mean, this scout is with scout is worth 11 points because he's a command unit, whereas this engineer unit is worth 11. But yeah. So I'd lose the 11, and I'd gain a couple of points. That's about it. Now what I can do... okay, I got an idea. We're actually gonna turn these weapons on. Because he's gonna die anyway. He's gonna get shot anyway. We'll turn his weapons on, and we're gonna set his range to... no, we're going to leave it at 0. No, actually, I'm going to leave it at 0 and turn the weapons on so that he will actually... Because the thing is, if the weapons are off, he won't opportunity fire, so if they fire at him... well, like, all they have to do is move off, right? And then that's it. Then that doesn't work, so I don't know. I lose 11 points, 11 points from just like that. I lose 11 points no matter what. This way maybe they'll take some shots and do some damage. I don't know. It depends what shoots at him first, right? I mean, all he needs to do is move that off there first, and then fire it with that, with the LMG, and then or the tank or something, and that's not. I mean, it won't fire back at that. More likely the heavy MG. I mean, that would be the safest choice. I don't know. I'm gonna lose it anyway. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna disable those. Yeah. I can waste shots, and maybe I don't know. I'm just doing shit. I don't know. He puts so many puzzles and things in front of me that I have no idea what's the best approach to deal with it. I'm gonna have to. Well, during the downtime, I'm gonna have to ask him these questions. I think I don't think it's useful to ask during a battle, or it's you know, it's kind of possibility of giving this away. So I'm gonna ask about that. What would he have done in that case? Anyway, so 17. Nice, 15. 15. The only two targets that we have are 15 hexes away. I think we're gonna leave it at 17. It's 14. That is... well, the tank's probably going to open up on him. So many more casualties incoming. Now, the tank will only open up. The tank can only fire his coaxial machine gun at him. Doesn't actually. That tank does not carry any HE rounds. Weird choice by the British. Well, it doesn't carry a lot more armor-piercing rounds. That's how that works. So he's retreating, and I've turned off his weapons again. So I'll leave it. I guess he's ranged at 8. its range at 8. Yeah, we'll see. Leave the range at 15, I think. Yeah, 16 is good. So, a couple of things I might want to... Well, nothing I can do about him. So, these positions are given away. I mean, if anybody can see them, then so he knows where they are. He can easily move up to this side and take them out. However, that does prevent him from moving up to that side. So he has to make a choice. He's going to go use the machine gun on something, on trying to do something more useful with it, or just trying to get some easy points here. Like, I mean, this actually would be easy points. He could actually probably take all of these out in one turn if he wanted to. I think this one's actually probably worth more. Nope. Now this one's worth 20, so that one's actually worthwhile going after. But if you could take both of those, it's equal to 20 points anyway. So almost. Yeah, actually that's 11. I think that's 11 points and that's 9, so 8. Actually between them that's 9. Well, not quite 20 points. But I mean, if you tried really hard, you could probably take all of them out. It wouldn't be that difficult. Anyway, I think that's it. Zoom out again just to be sure. Yeah, well, there we go. Turn. Alright, so that's the end of the play by L number 15